Okay, we're back. What did we do? Last time we took our newly, well, maybe not necessarily newly, but our fleet out for a spin. We accomplished a few things. And we still have, we have some minor missions that we need to do. But for now, first off, I'm going to look at Alcade, see what's there, and then go to Zub, where we will drop off all of our ships and then go visit some of these circles down here. I talk as if I don't know what's going on there, but you know. Hey, Belios God. No, hold. Wow. Good control, gentlemen. Good control. They're gonna be in Zub, aren't they? Nope. Hey, it's a woeful beast. Dead. That's everyone. Not that it matters. Let's land. Sell everything that we don't need. Reload all ammo. And then park all of our boats. Let's see here. I am purchasing a hauler to use as my flagship for now. For no particular reason. Of course not. It doesn't need any weapons. Definitely do not need any ammunition like that. We still need to carry that around, which is a pain in the rear, but you know. Sell that, buy a scram drive. Don't need that. Alright, that should be good. That should be good. And, of course, we need our jump drive. Otherwise, we can't get there in the first place. And let's get rid of the... I'm not ready to get rid of. Reinstall the fuel processor and pack all the gas, because we don't really need it for anything else. I mean, that may be the case, but discretion is a better part of valor and all that. Okay. Let's go. Ow. Ow. Dick. The Coalition, huh? Ooh. So this is a branch of aliens that I did not know existed until very, very recently. And of course, they don't seem to like us very much. Wow, look at the size of that thing. So first order of business is to find a place where we can actually land. Hey, look, Farholm. Don't know why it's called Farholm, but we can land here, so let's do that. The planet seems to be inhabited by at least 3 different sentient species. First are giant beetles, about a meter tall. That's not very tall. Who scurry quickly towards your ship and swarm around it, gawking at you as soon as you land. The second species, even more disturbing than the beetles, are giant spiders. God damn it. And the third species are centaurs. Not just something vaguely resembling centaurs, they look like they could have stepped right off of the page of a storybook from Earth. So we have spiders, centaurs, and beetles. Cool. One of the spiders walks up to you, stretches his legs to the level of your own face. Does that mean that it's smaller or bigger than me? It says something to you in a gloopy sort of burbling language that you don't understand. So... Asian? The beetles, meanwhile, are talking to each other in a different language, clicks and chittering. Africa. And the centaurs stand quietly at a distance and keeps glancing back towards the spaceport as if waiting for someone. Cool. Eventually, someone does arrive. Beetle, spider, centaur, all wearing yellow armbands and some sort of electric box. So the box translates. In the name of the Heliarchs, who drove out the oppressors who would maintain peace, we, the human visitor, greet. I mean, the box is doing the talking, so they don't know my language, but thank you. To the seat of the Heliarch government you must go. Once the Heliarchs you have become known in many ways to our society, contribute you may. Puts out a map and highlights territories and the place where I must go. Alright, I will go there. No one offers you any jobs or the opportunity to buy anything but basic commodities. But I am allowed to buy a map, though. So, Heliarchs. Or actually, I'm not entirely coalition. Okay. Coalition tech is weird. Kind of weird. Basically, they are all about long-term sustainability and not much in the way of actual like combat. Their ships are of 3 different types of designs, as you can see. The Chemics, sorry. The Chemics tend to be the transport ships. The Erex, the spiders. I think the characters are the beetles, right? Don't know. The Erex, probably the spiders, are transports. Pretty good transports, but really expensive. Where you can just buy a bunch of these guys, you know? And then these guys, I don't know who they are. But I think Sarah's tend to be more about distance, whatever. I haven't actually, like, done much of a deep dive into their tech. So, in many ways, I am pretty new to this area of space. Alright. Your first view of the landing area confirms beyond a doubt that this is a quark ring world, not just an imitation of one. Huh. So this is a captured ring world then. One for each species with the golden circlets. Alright. Through our territory to welcome you, we are glad. With our people you may mingle, the beauty of our culture you may experience. Okay. Like, given what I know about language and, like, sentence construction, like, this is, or to put it, how do I put this into words? Like, this type of sentence construction requires that you know about human language and know how to subvert it. So, in other words, these guys are, like, they have translators that are able to speak in normal human language, but do this weird thing. For the simple reason that, you know, words very rarely map one-to-one. And usually what happens is you translate, like, you translate what you have to say into simple sentences and then into sentences that are more complex like these. Anyways. Is this a quark ring world? Where are the quark? Did you kill them all? Like you, our 3 species once, by the quark were ruled, but with each other, connections we made, and alliance we formed, and the oppressors we drove away. That's pretty impressive. For 6,000 Earth years, in prosperity and freedom, from quark constraint and in freedom, with each other we have lived. So they've basically built pyramids. How did you defeat the quark? Alone, no species, all skills, or all knowledge possess, but when our abilities we combine, powerful we may become. Fair. That the reason is that the quark all species in isolation keep. Sure, but the quark do let the humans and the high make contact with each other. This apparently is news to them. Huh. You explain to them who the High are and that some humans have made contact with them and are living in the territory. A second coalition is forming. A coalition you are forming. Foil the Quark are a secret way for species to work together they have overlooked. Great things from this may come. I feel like the Quark probably know about this. Like, you don't become an enigmatic species of the galaxy without having, without learning a few things. Okay, so the centaurs are the Sarids. Okay, the beetles are the Kimek, so I was right about that, and the spiders are the Arachi. Straightforward. To visit their worlds. Okay, so you may become a valuable contributor to their society. Cool. So now the job board opens up. Oh, mother piss. Okay. Yeah, probably should have remembered that. Alright, fine. Well, the job board's opened up, which means that we are now free to go about as we please. As far as, like, player interaction with the coalition space, there's not much there yet. God damn it. Well, no. I don't need an outfitter or a spaceport. And as far as I know, the current quest chain where we are on, in which we do a certain number of missions for these guys, that's basically all the interactions that exist so far. Unless, of course, you look at mods, which I have not yet discovered. Or I have not yet discovered the coalition space. So we'll essentially be doing that for this episode. Just traveling around doing missions. Also, they have bicycles. Huh. Job board. Volunteers, the Ring of Friendship. Okay, we'll go there after we go here. If it turns out that we need more, we need more, cargo space, we'll do that, but I've done this before a few times, and to the best of my memory, like, cargo missions are more prevalent than, population missions. Also, their space is huge. Like I'm really looking forward to when the coalition gets fleshed out, because you can do a lot with this area. Oats. A donation of oats? Yeah, we've only explored a few worlds, and already this is more territory than the free worlds have. The lanthanides, metals. So yeah, most missions tend to do one of two things, which is, give it to me. Sure. Wow. Which is that they tend to either, like, go from the circle or go to the circle. Well, with respect to the missions that you will pick up, right? Because you are kind of forced to just go to this ring all the damn time. Okay, we're gonna go to Homeworld and pick up a map. Gimme. Also, can we get more, yeah, I mean, we don't particularly need shields for this. but that's not crew space, that's just luxury accommodations. Whatever. Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of missions that I can't take because I don't have the crew space. That's... doesn't feel good because it means we're wasting time. Medicals, okay, let's go. Now, incidentally, the time when you get your first jump drive through, you know, rampant slaughter of Koraths, your first jump drive is essentially when you can start making oodles and oodles of money in high space, because the area is very compact and you can do a lot of back and forth, like with essentially a freighter train or a bunch of haulers. The space is safe, right? Mostly, so you can just go back and forth through like very congested, very I guess congested is not really the right word for it, but very close-knit space, and be expected to make, you know, what would be like a 3 or 4 day journey with just one jump. It's very good. I like it. Okay, bulk cargo to forest, warm wind. We're just gonna take basically everything and then just use those non-ring world sections as our waymarks. Blah 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 blah. And of course we need to like, why is it necessary to go all the way out there to recycle your garbage? Like, I understand the, you know, the not in my neighborhood kind of mentality, but space is large. The space in one system is large. We're going the same direction, far home. I mean, considering like how much money I have and how much money I make, like, I am essentially doing what is like free labor. Ah, Ring of Friendships. See, this is what I mean. Like, Ring of Friendships tends to concentrate the most missions, and therefore it is always good to take those. So this is 11 for 16. This is 15 for 12. So this is their shield. I mean, we don't have access to repair kits at all. So I guess we can pick up some of these shield modules. I don't remember if they're if Coalition battery tech is like better than high tech. I think so. But I don't quite remember. And also, it's kind of a pain in the rear to like go back and forth. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm thinking what I'll do is that when we have access to their tech, we will do some jumps back and forth, like buy their stuff, transport it to our fleet, and then do some kitting that way. Yay, we're done. Okay, I am pretty sure we can't actually buy any of their ships. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Once again, when you exit your ship, you are met by a member of each of the 3 coalition species, wearing the golden circlets that mark them as heliarchs. Told we have been that among us with great diligence and commitment, small tasks you have performed. I've been here for like a month. Excuse me. Those who in our society's prosperity have invested with our society's technology may be trusted, but you cannot sell weapons. Alright. I understand. Thank you. And that's the end of that questline. We no longer have need for coalition space. Isn't that a shame? Like there is so much untapped potential. I guess a shame is not the right word here because this is still being built, right? So it's not as if they just, you know, just upped and abandoned it. Alright, so the Chimic Spire is probably the best capture ship that we have access to at this moment. Caveat, it has 64 cargo. The reason why that's a caveat is because I would like to have a good capture ship that also can double as a looting ship, and the Spire doesn't do that. That said, I think there's a way around it. I will have to test it though, but... Yes. We now have access to the Standard of Austria, and we will be equipping it with everything else. This is incidentally why I transferred over to a cargo ship. It's because this cargo ship is simply going to be abandoned here. Well, actually, I'm just going to sell it, right? Because I will need to give it a jump drive in order for it to follow, and I don't have one. That's the long and short of it. I just don't have another jump drive. Right, so I think coalition engines tend to be not as powerful overall, but as the description says, you can stack them, right? They're small enough to be stacked, and the difference, I guess, between different levels isn't so high that you will see a major difference in performance. Okay, so we will buy these shield modules. I'm torn between buying shield modules or buying like repair modules. Actually, let me sell this Warehouse of Austria first. Alright, I have my jump drive, my fuel processors, scram drives, I have everything. Okay. In stock, I don't. Oh. Right, I already sold it. Okay. The reason why, like, on one hand, I want repair modules because they're repair modules. On the other hand, the only ship that this benefits would be mine, right? Because the AI is kind of, you know, kind of a little bit dumb, so they're not going to benefit too much from the ability to back off of a fight. So also, why is my cargo space so low? have any missions that have taken... I mean, a lot, but... I don't think so. I just have this, and this is 37. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'll sell some of the shield modules for a large repair module, which, I guess will just be on the ship now. Alright, we've done our duty. We will now go back to Zub. Well, I mean, it's a little too late now. I think I forgot my fuel scoop. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, we still have a fuel processor. Good. Alright, we're back. Okay. And just in time, too. Alright. So, this will now be our new flagship. It is, of course, not a good combat ship, but comparatively speaking, it's, well, it's not as good as a cruiser, obviously, but it has the crew for, you know, capturing duties, which is honestly what we do with our spare time. Okay, I will sell the plating. I will sell the one more plate, one more for that. Don't need the scanners anymore. I do need a scanner for my ship. I kind of don't really need the cargo scanner, but I'll take it anyway. 1,000 fuel, nice. And of course we need a little bit of teeth. Teeth, whatever. Into our ship. Oh, we have our missiles for now because we don't have any turrets that we can take with us. Bummer. Or not. Be fighting anyway. Yeah, here. Don't need the tactical scanner. Yeah, we're a little... Why is there such a discrepancy in space? I don't get it. Okay, you know what? Everybody, if you can get one, that's great. If you can't, and we still have 2 left over, jeez. What is this? What is this? Yeah, just take one. Just take one. Okay? Just take one and be happy with it. Oh, our Firebirds need more gas. How do we suddenly have 6 Firebirds? Alright, I'll adjust them properly on my own time. Okay. And let's load up on what shields we have right now, just to make myself a little bit less squishy. There are missions here. Alright. Now let us go back to Gamma Corby. You know what I forgot? Crew. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. Who died? Nobody. Nice. Well, everyone who's not us died, I guess. That's the, Also, I will need to transfer the weapons from the House of Austria into the standard. Stop blowing up. Alright, whatever. More. God, that thing's fast. Dante the Salty. I think I lost the ship somewhere. I mean, like, I tell my missile boats not to fire, so yeah. This is not worth it. Not worth it for now. Yep. Firebird, Marauder Arrow. Nothing of value was lost, honestly. Okay. Rum. Shoot it. Thank you. We have way too many ships already as it is. Oh, you know what I should have done though? I should have actually checked the ships for any of those regenerators, because like I said, we need them for a quest. Alright. When you land on board, you discover that the two have already been back here for a week. Yeah, they had like a month-long vacation, no? The Starliner is still parked away, and our ambassadors are traveling in a dreadnought, because obviously you want your diplomats to look dangerous. A good ship to take part in our strike against the Syndicate, so we'll be going back. Okay. So, what outfits did we get? Just 2 rockets. Alright, let's do something illegal. Let's sell our nerve gas, because that's apparently a thing we're doing, and buy it back, because that's apparently a thing we're doing. Ugh. $60 outfit space. Wow, 12 million for a fleet? That is a large ass fleet if it's 12 million. The Teeth of Betrayal. You are not worth 12 million. You may have better ships, but we have raw numbers. S270. Pretty sure we're not looking for S270. How does the game decide where our storage, like, where to store, you know, stuff? I'm very confused. Well, not really confused, but I assume it's top down, right? Like the first ship that is capable of storing this thing. Yeah, so give me a second as I look at some numbers. Yes, the very first thing. I need a 970, so you fail. You don't have it. Okay. Okay, this is a good time for me to experiment. Really? I have a 75% chance of capturing a ship. Does that mean that you will explode in that other 25%? I'll take your cargo. And let's board you again. Okay. I wanted to see if boarding it, so basically I board it, I get the stuff, and then I board it again. Would that cargo automatically transfer to like a different ship? Though I guess there's another way of doing this, right? Yeah, okay, I can do that. Right. Yeah, that's a thing I can do. Where I will simply jettison the things that I've captured but cannot hold. Oh god. Pew. 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 I should probably tell you guys to use a little bit of your missiles, yes? Raven, Sky, Deadly Omen, yeah, whatever. Dwarf core, thrusting, 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 nothing of major use. What is this ship? Yeah, from here on out, spend ammo frugally, so if you get into a big fight, feel free to, you know, protect yourself a little better. Okay, way too many ships for us to capture. Aw, damn it. Damn. You have nothing that I want, and I can't capture you because I spent all my crew on the other guys. Alright, stop expending ammo. I will be a little more proactive about allocating ammunition. There's a chain eater. Another 270, which is nice, but not what we need. Alright, well, I will take your electron beams, jettison them, take the rest of your electron beams. Aw, that one's lost. Sucks. That's everybody, right? Yeah. Nada here. we'll land and restock our crew. So, who needs more beam turrets, guys? Nobody? Oh, only one of you actually had turrets as your... Okay. Alright, that's fine. What the... Hello, rotted masters. Oh, hey. Who are these guys and what are they doing here? Like, I ask because if they were, you know, whatchamacallit? If they were, bounty hunters, they would have said so. So, why? Because, like, those two fleets were not insignificant, right? By any other, they would have been, like, an extremely powerful force. Yeah, it's dead. It's a greedy prison, and it's dead. Alright, we are going to Earth. We are going to Earth. Alright, that's everybody. We'll take this moment to refuel. Sell everything we don't need. Buy more cargo, and let's go. Okay, that is definitely a what you call it? A bounty hunter group, because there's no way that this would happen for no good reason. I have nothing I want. Aight. Alright, I don't think we have any more danger up here, so... Catch up when you can. So the fact that my flagship currently is basically incapable of combat is not exactly endearing. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Land on Earth and make a show of being very busy ensuring that the Free World ambassadors are comfortable and well cared for until the other ships arrive. Yep. So getting in is going to be pretty easy. Getting out, less so. Godspeed, eh? Alright. There we go. Okay. Dominated. Going to Nimbus, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that we are gonna have to stop to resupply at some point. But fortunately, we have fleet tenders. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Really? Really? We're 4 jumps in and we have not met a single soul. Well, there's our task force. It's probably coming back to get us at some point. Terrible beast. Alright, that's everyone. Yes? Yes. Okay. As you approach the planet, your ships spread out and begin scanning the ocean surface for a yacht matching the description you were given. I mean, it's a stormy ocean world. Any yacht strong enough to sustain that kind of pressure has to be either like really damn big or mostly underwater. So it's off-road at the moment you find the ship. With neither deflector shields nor any weaponry that you can see, idiot, not clearly pose no threat to an armed starship. The area that it sent launches its 2 fighters. When they land on the yacht's deck, armed police officers emerge. Meanwhile, your fleet is ready to open fire at the first sign of resistance. They find him really, really quickly, and somebody runs away. Oh no. Anybody getting away is usually a bad thing. There's a Bactrian in here too, wow. Kill them all! They will understand the folly of using lightweight material. Okay, I'm gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4. My ship is unarmed, guys. I pose no threat. My friends, however, please make sure everybody's tank topped up. Let's go. All right, let's go. Huh? What? Oh, Valhalla. Okay. Well, I mean, we're on Seoul now, right? So going to Valhalla is not going to be too difficult. But for the moment, we will land, tank, and go. Yep. Ouch. You know what, let's take a pit stop and deal with that little problem, shall we? I like how they basically all take the same path to that planet. That slow one is the Bactrian, I think, which I don't, because it's not one of my ships. Go! Kill them all! Yo ho ho. A Gatling gun? Really? Okay, stop. Stop. It's a waste of money. I'm not sure what to think about the Gatling gun, to be honest. Because it feels like it's combining the worst aspect of a short-range weapon, which is, you know, low damage, or relatively low damage and short range, with the worst aspect of a missile, which is the fact that it is limited in ammunition. Those are bounty hunters. Is that everyone? That's not everyone, because we left the Lance. Pretty sure we have the space for it, so I'm not sure how we left it, but okay. 6 mil. To a local, well-defended jail. You tell them about your narrow escape from the Syndicate space, and the fact that the Syndicate used nuclear weapons against your fleet. That's not fair, because we didn't see them use it. I think, if it weren't for the fact that we have literally like 150 ships, we would have seen the Syndicate actually use the nuclear weapons. But obviously, there's a bit of storyline versus gameplay discrepancy here. Unfortunately, all the other witnesses to that event were allied with the Syndicate, so people will believe whatever they want to believe. Already, they're spreading stories about how the renegade fleet of rebels and extremists that attacked one of their worlds in an assassination attempt on one of their leaders. Yes. They've taken this as an excuse to send a massive Syndicate fleet to the Sol system to defend Earth from attack. Well, if they're defending Earth, then they would not be attacking Republic ships. Attacking them immediately is kind of really stupid, especially if we, for storyline purposes, realize that they have nukes. Sounds more like their goal is to intimidate Parliament into siding with the Syndicate. Indeed. Sounds like if the free worlds enter Sol, we will be the spark that sets off an explosion. Trust in Deep, or the Navy, or someone else try to defuse the situation. Muster our entire fleet. Okay, so go to New Tibet. You know, for a place that's essentially like, you know, a safe location to be, New Tibet is very, very often in the middle of a lot of shit. How much space do I actually have on this thing? Not much. Not much. I'll take your biggest thrusters and yeah, I'm gonna be a slowpoke, but it's kind of the trade-off that you get for being able to turn on a dime. Turning on a dime is very necessary to the art of just escaping. The Empire of Austria does not necessarily need a scram drive now that it is just another ship in the fleet. The catalytic ramps group has a ramps group value of 7. So The fleet tenders will be equipped with a catalytic ramp scoops. Don't think I've actually seen them use it, but you know, every little bit counts. And I will now put some turrets on my ship and pretend like I can actually do something with it. Huge weapon space and kind of like not many ways to use it. Bit of a shame, really. Anyways, to Tibet. Yeah, we'll go this way, just because we haven't done that yet. Although, yeah. We'll go to New Tibet and then we'll stop. Whee! Turning on a dime, turning on a dime. I think if we got like an actual generator, we would do better. See, the bounders have such long range that they basically reach us before the rest of the ships. Which is a polite way of saying they're not doing their jobs as fleet tenders. Yeah, okay. I mean, about time somebody found out. I mean, they've been scanning me non-stop, so. Usha, they're greasy. Oh, well, okay. Initially, I was gonna be like, well, we have fleet tenders here if we need them, but we don't need them, so whatever. Jesus out of me. Like, if you scam me twice, if you scam me once, you don't have to scam me twice, you know. It's not like you get new outfits being out in space like this. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Terry, we have a problem. I received a distress call from Rand, and then their transmission was cut off. I'm afraid the Syndicate may be expanding into our space. Huh. Is our fleet ready to respond? Our fleet's still scattered through this quadrant. And I'll need Katya to command a part of it. Right now, I just need to travel to Rand, if possible, and find out what's going on. Okay. So Rand's in trouble. Where is Rand? Here. No, that's Oblivion. Rand's here. So Rand's in trouble, and we're going to find out why. But in the meantime, Terry's new, very ramshackle design, very weirdly spiky, like, this ship would never pass radar, radar stealth. Like, I'm sure there are engineers on Earth who are foaming at the mouth at the sheer, just, missile ability of this ship. But that's okay, because it can carry 200 passengers, and all of them are Marines. Alright, so with that, we will go look at Rand next time. For now, later.